down the other end. Some adjustments to the field. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Right on the money there, making it difficult to get away.
Gets that away.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Sharma has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Whacked away.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for six.
This is in the air again. Clears the fielder, and that is 3 off 3. It's raining maximums. Absolute carnage.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Oh, that's just too full. Sharma makes the bowler pay with a fine shot. That may be 4.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. How will the bowler respond?
Gone. Great catch.
Yadav, the new man in, the right-hander, coming in down the order this match. He's got their tail up. Well, there wasn't a lot of time to choose the right end, but unfortunately, they went for the wrong one.
Kane, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Edge, but it drops safely. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Fantastic pull shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line. Tries to flick it past backward square, but that'll be an easy catch.
Kohli, the new batter in the middle, right-hander, will want a solid start to their innings.
Wow, that's missed a lot.
That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late, very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever.
Off the middle of the bat.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Gone, knocked him over. Just too much pace there.
Iyer, the new man in the middle. We want to get the feet moving, get behind the line of the ball nice and early, and really get stuck into his innings.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. Might look to go big again here.
Leading edge lands safe from hands though. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. No. Terrible shot.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
The loose full one goes unpunished.
Couldn't get it through the field. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Lovely cover drive. Straight to the extra cover fielder.
Eyes on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Massive outside edge. Doesn't beat the infield. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball.
It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be four.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early. Well timed and 4 runs.
Going with pace now.
The captain is going with the medium pacer.
Joseph coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Can't get that outside the ring field. Misses everything.
Nice bowling.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball.
Edge, but it drops safely. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Finds the fielder with that shot. That looks gone.
Axar, the new batter in, but won't be facing just yet.
Shot. That's a massive shot, just incredible.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Well, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Jumped all over the slower ball, only gave them more time to see it and make sure of it. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Oh, don't worry about chasing that. That might be on the roof. A killer blow. And that's consecutive sixes.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
There's the drive down the ground. Cracking stroke.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Patel muscles that away. It's flat and hard and 4 more.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Thick edge. Was quick onto that in the infield. Out, fine leggers up, and it's an easy catch.
Grady coming in, but will be starting from the non-striker's end. A few moves made in the field.
Oh, geez, that's a shot. This is wonderful batting. Some great power stroke making.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4 fantastic shots. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Flicks off the pads nicely. That'll go away fine, and there should be at least a few runs added. Reddy taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Shot. Should be runs here.
Grady gets off the mark. They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
Joseph overstepped by a fair way. You don't want to be giving away extra deliveries too often. Not too much room and got what it deserved.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right.
Yes.
Super shot that. The bowler looks really confident. Moti has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yes.
Right out of the middle.
Yes.
Edge, but it drops safely.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
There'll be runs here.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. How will the bowler respond?
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond.
A bit of a change-up in the field now. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
No. Terrible shot.
That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late. Very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever.
A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Is going with the spinner.
Wow, that's missed a lot.
Waited to let it come onto the bat. The bat was late coming down on that.
That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Edged.
Yes.
Well, there was a moment of hesitation, a few calls of yes and no. In the end, no damage done.
Nice bowling.
Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Yep.
They'll get at least 1 here.
Yep.
Oh, geez, that sounded nice off the bat. That's racing away down to deep square.
Good return back from the deep.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
Just threw the shot too early.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Oh, good shot for no runs. Quick to get onto the back foot, but cracked it straight to the fielder.
Sweetly hit down the ground. They'll be hard pressed to stop it.
That was just a super shot. The delivery was fine, great line and length, but just put away. How will he reply?
Nice shot. Runs possible.
End of the 10th over. India are now on 125 for 5.
Yep.
Rolled the wrists over nicely. Down towards fine. Fielder needs to put their skates on to catch it.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Yes.
Nicely played. Everyone's gone up.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Outside edge. Doesn't carry. Well bowled there. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Out! What a screamer.
Pandya coming in, but he'll be starting from the non-striker's end for now. He's got their tail up.
Well balanced, smothered the ball and through the leg side it goes. Pandya ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. 6 last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Two straight and punch through the leg side, mid-wicket in hot pursuit. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Well, that was a big hit. Incredible power. Just incredible. Nothing wrong with the delivery, but still it goes for 6.
There'll be runs here. Doesn't beat the infield. off the middle of the bat.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope. Might look to go big again here.
Right out of the middle. Shot, land back and punch through the gap in the offside, and that'll be 4.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Yes.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Too much room and got what it deserved. Caught. And it's one of the easiest catches you'll see.
Beckerell, the new man, taking guard in the middle. They want to get things going after getting their eye in. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Misses. How did that not hit? Someone different now to bowl that. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Went for the drive, complete miss. Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. Perfectly timed.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Jeez, timed that well.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Singh is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be go back to your stock delivery and then build from there. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Misses everything.
A big swing and a miss. Completely deceived by the lack of pace on that delivery.
Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Shot. Should be runs here.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Massive outside edge. Finds the fielder with that shot. got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
Well, that's the right shot to choose, but timed it badly. Couldn't get the drive away.
Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go.
Yes.
Joseph sat underneath the ball in a fine catch. The floodlights didn't seem to worry them at all, but they certainly made it look easier than what it was.
Bumrah, the new batter in, but won't be facing just yet. Beautiful slower ball, no contact at all. That was just too good.
Thick edge, no! That's racing away.
He didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket.
Yep.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Good throw from the deep, bang on target. Singh, the tail ender at the crease. May not take long before having a swing.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Gone, caught.